A British black woman has been arrested in Hong Kong for guess what? Same thing they do in America and probably in Britain. Scamming, lying, stealing, repeat, rinse, wash, do it again. This black woman is 26 years old. And this 26-year-old woman's name is Isabella Rose. Isabella Rose is from East London. And she alleged that a British banker had raped her after traveling to Hong Kong to visit in January of 2024. Now, the man was arrested after she reported the incident, but later released without charge. Rose was subsequently arrested and charged, and local media reported that Rose was in Hong Kong District Court on Wednesday and for sentencing after being convicted in this past March. She has denied these charges. Now, I wonder, why is it that in Hong Kong, the penalty for lying and scamming is to be charged, convicted, arrested, and jailed? But in the United States of America, you can lie and say a man raped you. Hell, you know how many women I've had to try and put out my house, beg them to leave my house. They're not afraid of the police. They'll stand there when the police come and yell at the police. It's an ugly thing to watch because black women have no problem with lying. And they're not afraid of the police because they know the police is not going to do anything. They'll say that people raped them and know, well, if they find out they didn't, I still got to ruin his name and nothing happened to me. And I can still say, well, even though I lost the case, he raped me. Let me tell you some more details of this story. You can go see it on my website. I didn't want to have sex, is what she said. According to local reports, Judge Ariana TSE, I don't know what that means, C, sentenced her to 5 years in prison for blackmail and 3 years for preventing the course of justice, with 1 year to be served consecutively. Prosecutors argue that Rose fabricated the allegation in an attempt to extort 100,000 pounds, or the equivalent of $134,000 from the man whose identity, of course, better country than ours, is being withheld because he did nothing wrong. Rose denied the charges throughout the trial and has consistently maintained that she was raped. Rose had traveled to Hong Kong on the 31st of January in 2024 after meeting the man while in Thailand a month earlier. The center of the prosecution's case was WhatsApp's messages that were exchanged between the pair in the hours and days where the alleged rape happened, which was February 1st at his apartment. In one message sent following the morning, Rose wrote, "Are you annoyed that I didn't want to have sex?" To which the man replied, "What? No, of course not. Was impressed by your restraint." Later on in the day, Rose wrote, "You violated me. I didn't want to have sex." He replied, "I'm deeply sorry. I was slightly drunk and I misread your signals. It's no excuse and I know it doesn't make it any better." In a later exchange, Rose wrote, "You basically raped me." The man replied, "That's not what I'm into at all and I feel sick." The pair later exchanged messages about money. According to the written judgment of the verdict published in March, the man agreed to reimburse Rose for her travel and accommodation. In one message, Rose wrote, "Send me the right amount of money you owe me for everything. Think about that and think carefully." That's what she wrote. He transferred 5,000 pounds that day and tried to send a further 5,000 pounds. He was going to send her $10,000 to shut her up. Rose subsequently wrote, "You've given me 10% of what I'm owed. 100% of my soul is gone." And we all know 10% of 100,000 is 10,000, which is what he sent. In a later message, the man wrote, "But I don't have $100,000. I have no way of paying you that." Rose reported the rape to police on February the 3rd. The man was arrested and questioned before being released without charge. Rose was arrested following the following day and later charged with blackmail and perverting the course of public justice. In her verdict, Judge Ann TSC Ching replied in part on the message exchanged after the encounter, according to the South China Morning Post. At the Wednesday sending, C said that the defendant had committed a cruel and evil offense, extorting money from the man, the newspaper reported. The defendant took advantage of the man's kindness, naivete, friendship, romantic interest. Now, I ask in the United States, why is that not something the judges say? That these women are taking advantage of men who legitimately would like to have sex with them, a relationship with them. Sometimes they're willing to pay. Why is it that the court allows these women to come to your hotel at 3:00 in the morning and then yell rape? To take this semen out of your condom and put it inside of them and then say you owe me child support? Why is it that she's able to go and say that you are the father of her kid, and then when you find out you're not, nothing happens? Why is paternity fraud not a crime in the United States? Why is false reporting of a rape not a crime in the United States? Why is it that false reporting of an assault, of abuse, why is none of these things a crime in the United States? That's what a lot of y'all need to ask yourself. But more importantly, a lot of women need to wonder, why is it that they think so little of men that they're willing to do this? The United States needs to take after Hong Kong and arrest these lying whores. Tell me if I'm lying. And oh yeah, see how they kept his name a secret? See, in the United States, all a woman has to do is accuse you of something, and it can ruin your life. There's a rape shield law where she gets to hide who she is. But there's no shield law when it comes to the man that's being accused. Why isn't his name shield? Why isn't his name hidden until we find out the truth? I'm Thomas Sotomayor. Your thoughts?